where sports take center stage. Four voices rise above the noise. Welcome to the Unfiltered Sports Podcast, where raw meets real, honesty has no off-season, and nothing gets sugar-coated. Hosted by Todd, Matty, Dominick, and Randy. It's your weekly dose of unapologetic truth, gut-busting comedy, and hard-hitting analysis. From recaps to pick'ems, no filters, no excuses, just sports the way it was meant to be. This is the Unfiltered Sports Podcast.
Hey, welcome into another episode of the Unfiltered Sports Network, presenting football picks and recaps. It is week 4 already. Man, oh man, is it flying by. We're going to recap week 4 and then get into week 5. I am your host, Todd Fox. To my right is the one, the only Matty Matt.
Welcome, everybody.
And to his right, it's Dominick.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
And then the producer to the stars at the very end, it's Randy.
Yeah.
He's a fag. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Fuck this fucking week.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm a little bit
I'm
more
not in the
chipper than
butthole this week.
I'm a little
It
bit
hurts.
chipper. We'll get to that. No more butthole for Matty Matt.
Yes.
But guess what? Who's back in the top seat? That would
Tell
be
him, Todd.
me. That would be me. So we'll talk about that in a second. One thing I want to get off my chest right away is I just want a real quick thing, because we don't do the stories no more, fellas. But I do want to get your quick take, and I mean quick, because we got a lot to get to tonight, about the overtime rules in the NFL. Matty Matt, take it away, because your team suffered that tie. We'll get to that later. Your thoughts on that real quick.
I mean, I hate to see a tie.
Yeah.
But I will say this. It's better than it used to be in the years past. You know, not everyone getting the opportunity to score. I didn't think that was fair. They should still keep going overtime. It should be going multiple.
Hell yeah, there should be a winner.
Yeah. But as of the rules now, it is what it is. It sucked. I hate it. That tie feels like a loss to me, but it is what it is. But at least everyone gets a chance to score.
Exactly. Dom?
Absolute bullshit. This is football, not soccer. This should be a win is a win. If basketball can win, baseball can win, hockey goes to a shootout and wins. I don't care if the NFL puts the field goal kickers and see who makes the longest kick or do it that way. For me, I love the college football rules. Mm-hmm. Everybody starts at the 20 or 25 yard line, and it's a freaking guns blazing shootout. That's how I want it to be. So if I'm a Packers or a Cowboys fan, yeah, you didn't have a loss, but it just doesn't.
Like it. Trust me.
Feels just dirty. It feels dirty.
Yeah. I'll go one step above on Dom right there and build off what he said. Like, college football fucking gets it. They're like, we don't want no fucking ties, man. It's already dramatic as it is, which is fucking great. This is pro fucking football, man. Ties? No, this ain't the fucking City Rec League. This is the NFL, dude. Can we get rid of these fucking ties? God, that was so stupid, dude.
Fantasy football points would skyrocket in overtime if they kept going back and forth, like Oregon, Penn State last week, double overtime. That was exciting.
Yeah, dude, and it's fucking fun too.
And we'll talk about that on the recap, because that was a very fun game, and you could just feel the stadium and not even be there. The frustration and the disappointment that game did not continue. So we'll talk about that, because again, that hurts the Cowboys and Packers. That's essentially a loss. That is not a win. So even if you got like 8 wins and you're down and you need to get that 9th win, that's a loss. That does not count as a win. So very, very difficult there. So let's get into actually, Randy, who won this week. I know I gave you a name.
Oh man! All right. Well, let's start
we
with.
Can move on, right?
No. Wait. We're gonna talk about my Seahawks first. I love it, because we get the top priority of the first game to talk about, recap, and then we also get to talk about how great I was, and then we'll get into the viewers or whatever.
Who the hell let this blow hard on me?
Hurry up and play how great I was.
What? Oh wait, what are we doing first? Seahawks or the standings?
We're gonna do the standings with everybody. I just want you to talk about how great I was, and then we'll get into the fans.
All right. Well, we're gonna start off with the viewers first, because I'm not ready to get there yet with you.
Asshole.
Hard.
You're nasty.
Hard.
You're nasty. Anyways, These slapdicks right here, all 6 of them, the weekly pick'ems results. Ladies and gentlemen, in first place at 10-5, Omar Alcantar, the Eagles fan. I don't know why I forgot to change his name. It says Coach Mateo. I'm an idiot. I rush through these things. I get home at 5:30. I got a lot of shit to do to prep for the show. My bad. Kiss my balls. Anyways, second place is Mario. Bear down. Yeah, we're going to be hearing that bullshit all night. 10-5. Third place is Matt Mativier at 9-6. In fourth place, Rob, actually not down there in the butthole this week. He cleans up real good at 9-6. And in fifth place is Eric Ward at 9-6. Really, they're all tied for fucking third. And down there, but somebody's got to take the butthole award, and that's Mr. Coach Mateo. That is the weekly. In the overall standings for the viewers, Coach Mateo still in the lead at 47-15. In second is Omar at 46-17. In third is Mr. Mativier at 43-20. In fourth is Mr. Bear Down. Bear Down Mario Labito, 43-20. Fifth place is the Rams fan, Eric Ward, 43-20. And down there in the butthole division in the overall is Mr. Rob. He can't escape it completely, folks. As we get over to the bullshit now. Ladies and gentlemen, in the host division. All right, in second place. No, I'm just kidding. In first place, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Post-Game Show himself, Mr. Todd, I love to tickle your feet, Fox. 12-3. He couldn't pick the tie, otherwise we could have given him 13. And ladies and gentlemen, in second place, believe it or not, two steps higher than he normally is, out of the butthole basement, and in the second place is Matty Matt at 9-6 with tiebreaker points, folks. And basically tied for second, but in third is Dominick Lorenz, 9-6. Not the dominator this week. Hasn't been for a couple of weeks now. No, did he win last week? I don't know.
Yeah, he won last week.
Who gives a shit? Because you know why? There the fuck I am at 6-9, coming up the rear in the butthole department, and there's only one way to end this, ladies and gentlemen.
He's the toilet bowl dweller. The toilet bowl dweller. This week's cellar dweller. Just one bad week and you're wearing the crown. The bottom's no place you wanna be found.
That's right, Mateo. Join me in the fucking toilet bowl, you son of a gun. Oops, my bad.
Hey, show the overall record. Show the overall record.
What overall record? Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot that. Yeah, fuck, my bad. Ladies and gentlemen, in first place after 2 glorious weeks after going, I think we calculated, 27-5, I think it was, Dom?
Yep.
Himself a first place overall finish so far in week 4 at 45-18. Not far behind him in second place is the Dominator at 43-20. I might have been the butthole in the weekly, but I ain't there yet. I'm still in third place, baby, at 39-24, and that only leaves one person fitting for the 1-star rated butthole dwelling position. That's Mr. Matty Matt at 33-30. Try again, baby.
I'm off to a good start. I'm feeling pretty cocky.
Oh, okay.
I got the championship hangover. It takes a couple of weeks to get the shine up a little bit.
You got the fucking championship curse.
Okay.
A little bit. I'm on the cover of Madden.
Well, let's talk some football now, shall we? Now, week 3
do we have to?
Concluded. Yes, we do. And game 1 was my Seahawks in Arizona to take on them Recards. And I got a few things to say, but first, let's play the highlight of the game.
Oh, Lord.
Needed right there, baby.
You know he was laughing at the Jets when we fucking picked him.
That ball was
What a bunch of idiots. Typical Jets.
hey, now you're Darnold's favorite, your favorite fan, huh?
Well, that pisses off Steve at least because I tell her all the time, like in Darno, we trust.
Oh God, darn.
But let me just say this about the game, and I don't have much to say about the Seahawks before I throw it over to you guys. I'll just say they played a real good first half. Second half, disappointed. Tyreek Woolen is now on the trade block, which I'm happy with. The running game went away from what stuck. They went out of the shotgun. That was kind of stupid. But anyway, they let the recards get back into it. I will say this. Kyler Murray is absolute trash. Trash beyond trash. That midget, and I will say this about the Cardinals organization in a nutshell. Can you name me a quarterback that they've ever drafted that is theirs that took them to any kind of prominence? I'll wait because the only two that had them doing anything.
Did they draft Jake Plummer?
No, but where did Plummer? Where did Plummer? Yeah, they took him from. No, Plummer was drafted by them, but he never took him anywhere.
But he took Denver to the playoffs.
Yeah, he took Denver to the
only one, but he was drafted.
That's what I'm saying.
Palmer?
Yes, those two quarterbacks in their franchise are the winningest quarterbacks, and that tells you how lousy that organization is. They cannot develop quarterbacks. They do not know how to run a team. If ever there was a franchise that needed to be contracted or moved, it is the Arizona Cardinals. Done. Mic drop. Fuck the Cards.
You might as well just talk about the Jets.
Larry Fitzgerald had something to say about that, Todd.
How many Super Bowls?
He's not a quarterback, though.
You got a point. Well, I will say this. Seattle, they did what they were supposed to do, but they did give up a big lead. You guys were up 20-6. So you got to give some credit to Arizona for keeping in the fight. They were keeping in the fight. You got to give them some credit. Or you either give them credit or you just shit on your Seahawks.
I'll shit on my Seahawks. Because that was a terrible second half.
Oh, my God.
They scored 14 unanswered points late in the fourth quarter. That's telling you something. But I would say this. Arizona had their chance, but too little time, and a big deficit was the reason they lost.
Now, real quick, before you go on, Dom, just real fast. You don't have to get all the
I already know y'all going to say that.
I see how much Todd shits on the Cardinals and what from a Seahawks point of view and how much he hates them. As a Niner fan, what is your take on the Cardinals? Because it can't be the same. This guy hates those motherfuckers.
I just don't respect them.
No, I'm pretty close.
Oh, wow. God, the poor fucking Cardinals.
They're the same division.
Like Todd's saying, Todd's like, I'll shit. Like, he would shit on his Seahawks over saying something positive about the Cardinals. I would shit on the 49ers. Like, if we had lost to the Cardinals the week before,
you'll get your opportunity later.
I will get my opportunity. Oh, I got a lot. Did we carve out about 20 minutes to break down some film on the Niner game? Because I got a lot to say. Just saying. But
Cardinals with the Jets of the NFC West. Fuck.
I will say this about the Seahawks game. I agree. They nearly blew that ball game. I was begrudgingly. I was at the game that night, and I'm watching it from my phone. And I'm sitting there like, I couldn't see. I didn't know who I was watching. I'm like, am I watching the Angels of football right now? Like the Seahawks. And Arizona just kept.
I do every week.
Ball game. But Seattle, when it meant the most, got down, figured it out, won the ball game. It's just they did what they were supposed to do: beat a team that is less than them. Yep. Simple as that.
I will, Demetrio.
NFC West stays together, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's no. I mean, I just echo what you guys say. Seattle had this big lead, and then the second half they just fucking gave it up, man. But they did what they had to do. I think what you guys are 4-0 now, if I'm not mistaken.
We should be. We're 3-1.
Oh, 3-1. 2-0 in the West. 3-0 in the West.
No, we're 1-1 in the West.
Oh wow. Okay. Who did you lose to?
They lost to the Niners.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said Tyreek Woolen is on the trade block.
But no, like I said, hey, the Hawks did what they had to do. It was NFC West showdown. They pulled out the victory. And fucking gotta say, Tom's right again.
Listen, I just last thing I got on this is I'm just disappointed we didn't blow them out. I'm very disappointed.
Well, you were,
but yeah, we didn't.
It should have been probably like 30-13 or 30-17, a two-score game.
They took their foot off their necks.
Yes, they did. Now, enough about my Seahawks getting a disappointing win. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Vikings and Ireland. First game ever. Vikings and Steelers. Purple People Eaters versus the Steel Curtain.
No fucking idea who they are.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh's one of them. 3. I don't care if you're 3-1, 2-2, or 1-3. You make no effing sense. Both of these teams make no fucking sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I will just say this about this game right here, guys, before I throw it over to Matt. The Steelers weren't supposed to be that good. Remember, I picked them earlier to have a losing record for the first time. Not off to a good start with that. And also the fact that in that division, fellas, you got the Cleveland Browns, who are a mess, essentially. And then you look at the Bengals, who are a mess without Burrow. And then the Ravens are 1-3. All of a sudden, the Steelers, are they the class of the Central, or is this a mirage?
Oh, don't get strange 26.
No, I wouldn't, not yet. I would say they better take advantage of what they have in front of them right now and win these games while the competition is lacking.
I mean, if you're talking about in the now, I mean, yeah, they're fucking the ones winning. I mean, Baltimore's kind of taking a step back right now. Cincinnati's lost their fucking quarterback. The Browns are the Browns, man.
As a whole, this division, no offense, is one of the shittier ones in the NFL because Cincinnati's a hot mess express. Cleveland is Cleveland. They're going to Dylan Gabriel this week over Joe Flacco, which might actually be better, but you never know.
Really good.
So you never know how that, again, a questionable team. Baltimore's losing Lamar Jackson for the next 2 to 3 weeks, so they're going to be in shambles with Dallas legend Cooper Rush being the quarterback now.
Hey.
I said legend. But right now, no, honestly, Pittsburgh, yes, they are the class, even though they're 3-1 and that one loss was against
Seattle.
Seattle. Oh, dang.
Of course,
Todd would forget. But when you look at it, they could be 4-0. There were a couple moments in that Seattle game that shouldn't have happened. Dumb special teams and a couple other things have happened. So I guess by some strange will of fate, Pittsburgh is the best, and they're going into an early bye week this week, so they get a week to rest up, potentially watch everybody else in their division collapse another game this week, and they could be sitting 2.5, almost 3 games with a lead. That's a huge cushion, and if Pittsburgh allows that cushion to slip away late in the season, Mike Tomlin, could he be out? Like, I know some people have said, oh, is this the it? Aaron Rodgers. Like, if you allow this big of a collapse, you have a right to be fired. So they should be making the playoffs and winning the division.
And I'll piggyback off Mario's comment real quick where he says Pittsburgh always seems to be relative. And I'll say this, it's because they're one of those teams, they take football fucking serious. It's all about football. It's not about the bullshit on the outside. Once football season starts, it's all about that, dude. Yep. Fuck the bullshit. And that's why even on a down year, they're fucking 500. Whereas I'll use my fucking lame ass Jets where it's all about social media and the glitz and glams. That's all they give a fuck about, dude. And the product doesn't fucking matter on the field because they'll fucking continue doing the same fucking shit every 4 fucking years and they don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, rinse and repeat. We don't give a shit as long as it looks good on fucking YouTube.
And what's crazy is looking at the projection. Pittsburgh can literally lock down this division the next 2 games after the bye week. They're at home against Cleveland and then at Cincinnati on a Thursday night.
Yeah, you put yourself really ahead.
You could really put yourself 4 to 5 games ahead of everybody else, especially like I said, and that's with Lamar Jackson probably being out 2 to 3 weeks. That's huge.
Which is crazy to think, man.
Yeah.
But again, the Steelers roll, fellas, and they are now 3-1, looking like the class of the Central when we thought they'd be in last. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of football left to be played. Now let's move on to another exciting game. This one turned out to be a pretty good one. Washington Commanders at Atlanta Falcons. Almost went 3-0.
Yeah, if the Buccaneers came back. But again, I think this is another prime example of 2 teams. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, I mean,
Jaden Daniels is out, but still.
And Jaden Daniels will be returning from all indications this upcoming week. But, against the thing I've looked at the last 2 weeks with the Washington team, their defense hasn't been good. Offensively, though, they've been pretty good with Mariota back there. It doesn't seem like they've lost a step.
And they can run the ball, too.
Yes, they can. And then but the Falcons, man, I kind of felt like, playing off of what Dom said last week, that's why I picked them. I just didn't think they would go 3 straight weeks with that shitty offense he was talking about. And they opened it up and they looked rather good.
They heard me. It hurt me.
You know, the rant from Randy worked last week. Like,
I was
honestly,
like, oh,
it was Randy.
motherfuckers so deep.
Yeah.
And they did.
and like we said last week, if they do that, then they know what they have on paper, and of course they go into a bye week. It's like the Angels, you know, they get a 3-game winning streak and then boom, an off day. But it's like,
Who's the tight end in Atlanta again?
Kyle Pitts.
He's
Yeah.
finally got a quarterback, man.
Yeah,
Pitts had a good game.
Pitts looks better. Bijan, Drake London had a big game. Like, you expand that offense, Atlanta's got something cooking. So
Yeah.
if they just stick to opening the playbook and don't think conservatively,
Mm-hmm.
look what you could potentially
Play your brand of ball. That's
But
why
again,
you got this guy.
You know,
why
last
everyone- 'cause I didn't pick them. Every
Yeah.
time I pick them, they lose. That's
Yeah.
why
that was my kryptonite.
That
last
was
year.
a couple years ago actually. That was yours.
The last 2 years, Atlanta
Yeah.
has been the team that bit me in the ass, and they're starting to do it
motherfuckers.
again.
I like that comment to Rico Chapman. Yeah.
Patrick. All right, Matt. Well, what do you think about the Atlanta Falcons or Washington?
I think Washington just is missing Daniels right now because, you know, Mariota is doing pretty good, but Daniels was the offense. You know, he ran that team, and he took, as a rookie, took him to the the NFC Championship. So I think they're just missing Daniels right now. And once they get Daniels back, Washington will be okay. Their defense is very suspect for sure, but that can get cleaned up when your offense is rolling. Your offense is rolling, your defense will pick up. So that's what I think it is. I just think right now they're just in shambles right now because they're missing their star quarterback.
And Atlanta is what I've noticed so far through the first 4 weeks, they're a different team at home. They play a much better offensive scheme at home. I don't know what that is.
Yep.
But let's move on, guys, to
that Atlanta crowd, man. That when they're a good home fucking crowd, man.
Absolutely.
It's like the Saints, man. Actually, you know what? I mean, outside of the Panthers, I really don't know about the Panthers. The NFC South, man, those fucking crowds come to play, baby.
Yeah, they do. And speaking of the Saints, over under real quick, 3 wins for the Saints. Over under.
I'll give them 4 or 5. So give me the over.
They'll have more wins than the Jets.
They played some serious ball, and they came on the outside of some losses, man. But they played some serious
Randy
ball.
can do that.
I'll give them that. So
Hey,
I'll
Randy,
give them 4 or 5 wins. What?
You missed what Matt said.
You didn't hear that already.
He said they'll have more. He said they'll have more wins than the Jets.
You know what? I'm coming over to help you. I'm picking the Jets this week,
No.
You kidding?
Here we go. Saints Bills highlights.
Ew.
The Saints made this one a lot closer.
That's what I'm saying. They played some serious ball. I give them 4 or 5 wins.
Yeah, they got Carolina. They got Carolina. Man, I think New Orleans is the team that, again, first year head coach Kellen Moore. I think they're going to get better as the year goes on. You've seen positive strides from Spencer Rattler at quarterback. He's, Chris Olave and Jawan Johnson have been decent as well. So yeah, I could see them getting 4 wins, but definitely a top 5 pick in the draft next year for sure.
Yeah, and right now Ritter's he didn't play that bad, or Rattler, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
he didn't play that bad, but still, I mean, I don't think he's the QB of the future.
No.
I think that disappointed the Saints do have a draft pick that they're going to try out at some point this year, but man, tough loss for them. They actually did play toe to toe with the Bills there. But the Bills, when they had to, they flipped that switch, guys. And again, they're 4-0. First time, I think, in a long time they've been 4-0.
This is Buffalo's conference with the Chiefs being down, Baltimore being down.
Call all the Chiefs.
This Buffalo has no reason through the first 4 weeks they should not be in the Super Bowl representing the AFC.
I agree. This is their year. This has got to be their year, right, Dom?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Matt?
I mean, if they don't do it this year, dude, I mean, that window's like, if it's not fucking that, it's that, dude.
I'd say Josh Allen got a good 2 to 3 years left before that window closed. And like Dom said, with the teams that normally are their competition, the Chiefs.
2 to 3 years?
Even though the Chiefs, don't count them out, I think they can make a resurgence. But I think this is their opportunity. This is it right here, man. Like, if they don't win it here, I don't know if there's going to be a better opportunity with the circumstances that's in front of them. But I will say this. The Bills played the team that they didn't take serious, and they almost bit them in the butt. I will say that. And that's what happens when you take these teams that you on paper, it's like, oh, we got this. I think they had a 12.5 spread.
It was like almost 18. Remember,
Yeah,
like the highest.
No, 16.
Yeah, it was
16 and a half. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Vegas lost that one. But again, they took their foot off the gas and was like, we win this. And the Saints said, nah, we got something special.
Mhm.
So just when you got a team like that, you do what you're supposed to do and dominate.
Well,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And speaking of which,
I'll say this: they and I'm sure they will, but they got to lock up home field advantage throughout the playoff.
You
Because
definitely
I
will.
mean, going
Yeah.
to Buffalo, playing in Buffalo is fucking tough in January, dude.
oh, it sure is. I mean,
That would be-
again,
That'd be hell of a great matchup though for whoever they play in Buffalo. That crowd, Bills Mafia. That's
Yeah, those
that's-
fucking fans
they're
always
crazy.
come to play.
that's mental patience on steroids.
They wear a shirt. They're shirtless
guys,
in
man.
negative 20 degrees. If you can do that, hey, I don't want to fight you, bro. You want
we'll check that comment out in a second.
Whoa!
Did you say
No. Comment. I said we'll check
No,
that
no.
comment
You
out.
said we'll check that come out.
We all heard, buddy.
We heard it.
Oh,
Randy, there's the clip of the week right there. There's the clip.
Ready? Clip it.
Moving on, let's talk about a team that has Super Bowl aspirations and a quarterback's potential final play in the NFL. Let's see it. Browns Lions. Joe
Oh,
Flacco,
fucking
is this
Brownie.
his final snap?
Bam!
oh, somebody! He picks it up. He's good. Oh, he went all the way.
Hey, wait, how do you fall in slow motion? I get it, he's 50, but damn it, he fell 3 times.
Yeah.
I said, oh.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, jet
I
player
know-
would have ran out of bounds.
You know how the NFL is, how wild it can be. I guarantee
Agree, Mario.
Joe Flacco still has NFL football to be played. Maybe
Yeah.
it's with the Browns, maybe not. I could see this guy. Maybe after this season, he'll get like a 1-year backup contract deal. I guarantee it. This is the NFL. If
Yeah.
freaking Tim Boyle, Mike White, and
Tim
freaking Mitchell Trubisky have jobs, like, come on, give Joe Flacco a chance. At least he's good in a film room.
Bro,
Well,
if
yeah.
Justin Fields and Kyler Murray have jobs.
Yeah, we'll see some quarterbacks on that Cleveland roster get a chance. But again, guys, Detroit, again, this was one that was a little bit close in the beginning. Cleveland's defense came to play, but again, there's only so much they could do. And when your team is not scoring, not putting any pressure, not keeping that Detroit offense off the
Defense
field,
was getting gassed, man.
yeah, this was a walk in the park in the second half. So
Oh,
Detroit
fuck
gets it done. And as far as Mario's comment, special teams has been bad. I will say this though: there's more special teams coaches emphasizing trick plays and little kinks in the armor and what they can do to block these kicks. Because I've never seen this before.
This has been so much in the making, and for most of the special teams touchdowns, if either blocked extra points, blocked field goals, kind of kickoff return touchdowns, you're seeing the trickery. You're seeing kind of some different patterns going on. But you know what else I also see a lot, and I know I'm the notorious, picking of the scab of this one. How many fucking goddamn penalties are on these special teams opportunities that no one is calling?
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe I'm a
We
little
talked
sour
about
because
that
it
one.
happened in the Niners game. We'll get into that in a little bit. But still, you see so many freaking penalties that should negate some, not all, but some. And you just sit there like, huh. I'm
Yeah.
not saying every time, but it happens more often than not. But I do think it goes back into the scheming of it all. I think it's all in the special teams coordinator schemes.
I might not have
Thoughts,
said it not every time, but I heard every time in the voice.
Just wait till we get to the Niners. Just wait.
Oh,
I have
shit.
a lot of pent-up aggression.
Hey, this may have been the first time in NFL history. I don't know. I'm not a historian, but 2 weeks in a row where there was a blocked field goal return for a touchdown.
Yep.
I don't know if that might be it. That I might have gemmed something right here, but I haven't seen that. But
Oh, it's just the NFL getting their shit ready for the new feature in Madden next year. That's all it is.
hey,
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
Same
focused on
old
special
song, same
teams
old
this
dance.
year.
Well, let's move on to another game, shall we?
Yep.
Well, it started into the end zone.
he started.
Listen, guys, you guys all said it on this
Rally,
panel.
where are you?
Look out for their defense, and their defense came through, stunned the Chargers, and their offense did just enough. It's funny how you could put a little bit of offense to a good defense and watch them get W's.
Well,
I mean, the
Matty
Chargers
Matt.
were just pure.
The Chargers were who we thought they were. Okay, let's not get it twisted. And you can quote me on that, Rally Chris. You guys got stung, bamboozled, hit with a lightning bolt down with it. Go ahead, Dom.
No, this
We
is what
lost to the
happened.
Giants.
We all agreed that Jackson Dart was going to give some sort of energy to the Giants. He was their first round pick. Dable wanted him to start. You knew that was going to be the case, and it carried on over throughout the game. Here's the spooky thing out of that whole game that freaked me the fuck out after. Came across this on social media.
What are we talking about?
Malik Neighbors, as we know, torn ACL. He's going to be out for the year. In comparison to, remember when Odell Beckham tore his ACL the first time? Let's go through the numbers, shall we? Malik Neighbors and Odell Beckham Jr. both went to LSU. What round were they both drafted in? The first round. What team were they on when they tore their ACL? The Giants. What team were they playing when they injured their ACL? The Chargers.
Oh,
Wait for it. What quarterback did they have throwing to them when they tore their ACL? Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. Odell Beckham had Eli Manning, Ole Miss.
oh,
Wait for it. And the cherry on the top. Randy's going to love this one.
Hear it.
What mother effing turf took him out? MetLife Stadium.
MetLife Stadium.
Fuck, bro. The NFL is
No,
scripted like
that
a
is
bitch.
crazy.
Evidence.
That
Evidence.
is
Hella
crazy.
scripted. That
Yeah,
is
I saw
crazy,
that. And I
dude.
said no. Well, remember, it was like Alex Smith when he had that horrific leg injury
Oh, yeah.
in comparison to Joe
I
Theismann.
like
Joe Theismann,
Same-
yeah.
That how
He-
often do you see that? That is scary as hell.
Well,
Well,
Chargers need to do something about that.
I gotta say this, Randy. With you being a Jets fan and all and experiencing that turf, there's been some injuries. Brees Hall didn't he have an injury on that turf as well?
Yep.
No, that actually happened in Denver.
Oh, that happened in
Yeah.
Denver. Okay.
Nick
Yeah.
Nick Bosa in September of 2020.
Nick Bosa was one of the early fucking recipients of that shit. Back what
And then
2020,
that
2021?
that same season, the COVID year, Nick Bosa week 2 at the Jets. The next week they stayed in New York because they played at the Giants, same stadium. Another defensive end tore his ACL back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And that is a different turf than other turfs around the league.
Sucks, dude.
So that's what, Randy, is there any talk of them possibly switching to natural grass? Because if you can have
Well, we
natural
got
grass in
FIFA World
Arizona-
Cup in the stadium, I think, coming up, and I know we're changing it for that. But I mean, outside of that, there's no talk. But the fans are fucking tired of this shit. They're not only for the Jets, for other teams. You know, it's a shitty fucking turf, man, and the fans have been calling for it. It's like dude, all these there's so many other teams that got this natural grass, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? We don't got a dome. I mean, which we should, but we don't got one. I mean, fucking put some grass out there.
Arizona
It can't be that expensive to keep.
Arizona rolls out the dirt and the what is it called, the grass to lay it in the sun, then they push it back.
Don't the
in.
Raiders do that
The
too?
Raiders do the same thing, but with the retractable.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, the retractable grass.
That's
yeah.
fucking that's
All I'm saying is,
innovative, man.
all I'm saying is the Jets in the 70s, and I want to say right before they switched to what is it, the old stadium, Giant Stadium, they were on grass at Mets Field, dude, and they did better. Let's just say they had better winnings. So who knows? Let's move on to the next game here. And again, you live by the gunslinger mentality and you die by it. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. And this was dying by it right here. Trying to force the issue on an epic comeback. Trying to go 4-0 with 4 comebacks, but a little too much right here by Mayfield. Intercepted.
All right, to him.
And the crazy thing was that 1st and 10 with I forget how much time was left in the ball game at that point.
7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, they had plenty of opportunities, so just forcing it in the wrong situation. But once again, Tampa Bay knows how to make it interesting at the end of the day. Good for fuck it. Good for I can be Baker Mayfield's PR department. Like every week I find myself saying, damn that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, the defense did not show up in the first half, but boy, they bared down in the second half, to use Mario's term. And the Bucks, they put up some points, man, when they had to, but they also made some turnovers right there. So what do you guys think about that gunslinger mentality?
I mean, if you in that situation, they didn't really need it, but like you said, you live by it, you die by it. I will say this.
That's straight up. When you're a gunslinger, that's the straight up. I mean, it's like Brett Favre's one of the OGs. You live by it, you die by it, man.
If that's what's your bread and butter, don't change it up, because
exactly
all of a sudden you change it up and then something else happens. At least
And remember,
you might hold a record for interception, but you know what? You might hold a record for touchdowns too.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Eagles always find a goddamn way to win, man. I swear to God, they could be down by 20, and somehow, some way, they just find a way to win. They won't beat you in one area too. They might throw a touchdown, and then they might run it, then they might or get an interception and run. I can't stand the Eagles because they always find a freaking way. I can't stand y'all. Team at 20, good win, but I can't stand y'all.
Yeah, they shut down Barkley.
And I think the gunslinging mentality of Baker Mayfield late in that ball game attributed to their running back Bucky Irving getting rolled up in the second half.
Yeah,
and he wasn't quite the same as that ball game went on. So, but again, the Eagles. I still think there's turmoil with the Eagles coming in. The Eagles, they're eager to win. The Eagles, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith just don't look. I don't know if it's Jalen Hurts not getting them the ball, the offensive scheme. They're winning at the end of the day, so it freaking doesn't matter. But you know how the ego of an NFL player can get. And I think AJ Brown is going to be the first to crack. He's done it in the past. Like, look at Jamar Chase. Look at some other wide receivers. Just something.
I think they maybe just shook up the chemistry a little bit because they got rid of Bryce Huff,
It's always hard to repeat, but the Jets do look good. They're showing the heart of a champion. So
I'm out of here. Shut up.
The Jets look good.
I meant the Eagles.
Yeah,
Sorry, wrong green team.
Mocking me, you bastard.
Well, here now we go to the butthole game of the week because this game was boring.
Whoa.
Touchback and allowed the penalty to be accepted for 15 yards.
Well, yeah, that would have
There
brought
was
the
a
ball
lot
back.
of some questionable bullshit on Sunday, dude.
Yeah. I'm just thinking as a rule, like, I don't know exactly. I'm thinking in my brain, like, because of the touchback, if that penalty was thrown of holding or PI or whatever, wouldn't that negate the touchback?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That would have been Colts football.
Well, I also have a question. So, and maybe I'm stupid, which is probably the case, but like hands to the face or something. Like if you're defending a guy and you jab him and you get hands to the face, that's only 5 yards. That's not spot foul.
No,
No, 5.
That's fucking stupid.
Pass interference is like the only spot foul, really. Oh, and
How is that not
intentional grounding.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, intentional grounding. And
You see the delusionalness of Rally Chris. He said the Titans will have more wins and the Saints than the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's very delusional. I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what the Cowboys will have more of no matter what? They'll have more ties.
Oh,
You know what?
That's true. Now I will agree with Patrick right there. Now, I don't know if you guys watched the Raider game at all, but when Gentry scored a touchdown, he let the ball go really close, barely crossing the plane. And I'm telling you, if I'm a coach, that is one of my things that I'm telling these guys every week. Do not celebrate until we get the official referee's 2 hands up in the air. I don't understand it. That could have been one of the ESPN plays of the week. Instead, that just turns into a bonehead play. It cost the Colts, and they also made another bonehead play later on that cost them 7 points too, because he held, if you saw on a run that the running back scored a touchdown that would have given the Colts a 7-point lead. They had to punt. So that guy was the double dick in that game. And then that last touchdown I showed you guys, I mean, the genius is a genius for a reason. He came out, balls out, first play. I'm gonna take a shot, and it worked, dude.
I'll just ask this: like, what the fuck goes through these dudes' heads when they're doing that shit? Like you think you look fucking cool, dude? Like nobody gives a fuck. Everybody in the crowd, everybody on TV, nobody gives a fuck about you when you're doing this shit. Like, just fucking score the touchdown. That's all we give a shit about, bro. We'll love you then, but we don't give a fuck about your celebration pre-touchdown, dude. Fuck you.
This is the generation of the NFL right now. It's all about the clicks. It's all about the viewership. It's all about whatever, dance is trending on TikTok and all that stuff, or whatever celebration. Like, You have guys when they like are on Sunday Night Football or the primetime games and they get a pick or they get a touchdown and they have all these choreographed touchdown celebrations. It's like, do you guys like Zoom call each other? Do you actually take time after practice? Like, okay, let's meet in the end zone and let's dance. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
But yet they were fucking throwing flags on TO for Sharpies and shit. Like
T.O. Come on, T.O. in the middle of the Dallas Cowboys star.
You know what? You don't have to bring that up. Okay, I will say this. If you score a touchdown and you want to celebrate, I have no problem with that. If you want your team want to do a dance, I have no problem with that. I do have a problem with early celebration. Like Todd said, until you see that referee throw up them hands, don't let go of the ball. Don't do anything stupid. Cross the goddamn plank. Get into the end zone. Then, hey, don't be disrespectful. But then do your dance. I don't care if you jiggy, just get jiggy with it.
We've seen players not like complete a catch and already try to celebrate like Don was saying.
Megatron.
Megatron, but it's not only scoring plays, they're doing it on first downs.
Yep.
Like you're in the middle of a 2-minute drill and you're like, doing your whole little first down celebration. It's like,
I don't understand it. Well, now that we got Dominator heated, let's play the dominating highlights.
Son of a bitch. I swear to God. Here we go. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, give me that.
Okay. That one's
Get off me.
That is the man, oh man.
And then check this out. Trevor Lawrence.
Back to throw. Finds 84 slide into the first down.
Oh, boy. Right.
Take it away, Dom.
Do we have a running clock on how much time I get? Because I'll try to make this quick.
Talk.
I will try to go as quick as possible. Number one, oh sweet Jesus. Our offensive line was straight up dog shit. That's number one. 4 turnovers, horrible. 3 of them sucked, not fully our fault. Tip ball, bobbled ball, and our O-line, but Brock Purdy's in charge, so you're going to have to blame him for those throws. Okay, absolutely. Everybody's freaking Butterfingers are us. Can't catch a freaking ball. Kendrick Bourne being number 1. Had 2 freaking easy shots to the end zone and drops them. So self-inflicted wounds. I will blame my team first and foremost. Self-inflicted wounds were the number 1 cause of Sunday's loss. Cause number 2, by the way. Oh my freaking God. I know I've said it before. I'm going to murder some referees this week. I swear to God. The punt return touchdown, the TV and who is it on Fox? It was Mark Sanchez, Adam Amin, and Mike Pereira that does the rules on the punt return on the replay. They circled 3 and zoomed in. Mike Pereira's like 1, 2, 3. 3 opportunities to call a legal block in the back. None of them called.
You goddamn motherfuckers.
Thank you very much. That's number 1. Problem number 2. Remember how we talked about last week? Niners and Cardinals about a holding call in the end zone that led to a Cardinals safety against the Niners. Same situation happened this week. But they said, no, Trevor Lawrence was in front, so we're going to, it's a holding penalty, half the distance. They asked Kyle Shanahan, decline to make it 3rd and 5 or accept it to keep it 2nd and 9. Gentlemen, if you have a coach that's screaming declined and doing this, do you think that means declined? No, the ref said he accepted the penalty. As they're ready to snap the ball, Shanahan calls timeout to get it sorted. They said, yeah, it's all fault. They call up to the NFL. No, we can't change it because he called the timeout.
Wow.
You're so dumb.
So,
it gets
better.
Better, dog.
It gets better. So the next play, so it stays 2nd and 9. Next play is incomplete. Would have been 4th down. Instead, it's 3rd down. What happens on the 3rd down play? The big 30-yard pass to Travis Hunter, which I don't know if it's a completed pass because I guess when you juggle a ball into the ground, it's a catch. Des Bryant, we know how that feels. Sorry, Matty, but I'm relating here. Exactly. Similar situation. That led to a Jags touchdown. So there's 2 scores, could have been wiped off the board. And finally, number 3, the interception. The Niners, who have 0 rushing touchdowns and 0 interceptions this year. Holy moly, Jesus, criminy sake. Upton Stout, the rookie, balling out, gets a nice pick, gets it inside the 15. Niners only down 3, changes the complexion of a ball game. They say, hold up, wait a minute. His hand was touching Travis Hunter's back. No grabbing, no pulling. Mike Pereira and the crew said, 99.9% of passing plays in the NFL, that is textbook defense, what a defender should do.
Look, I will tell you this, Dom. I told the refs to make those calls because I was the only one that picked the Jags. So
You were the only one. I don't know if you were a genius or you just hate the Niners that much.
Yes,
I'm a
I
genius.
think Todd took over the genius crown over Sean McVay this week. But no, all in all, that frustration aplenty, a game that even with 3.5 minutes in the Niners, they still had a chance to win down 5 with 3 minutes to go.
And I will say this last thing I said before Matt and Randy take a shot at this one.
Yeah.
You can't win a game when you lose the turnover battle 4-0. But like
100%.
you said, Dom, you were still, even though you're playing the refs
At
and lost the
midfield.
turnovers, you're right there. So
Yeah. So and the injuries. Come on. Ricky Pearsall's in the tent, and then next play, Jawan gets whacked in the ribs. And you had the athletic trainer saying you can't go in the blue tent. We have one too many players in the blue tent. Welcome to 49ers football through the first 4 weeks of the season. God have mercy. Faithful to the Bay, everybody. Faithful to the Bay still.
I'll just say this. I mean, Purdy looked rusty. You know, if I'm the Niners, I'm benching the motherfucker and starting Mac Jones the rest of the season, dude. No, I'm just fucking with you, Tom. Hey, the Niners, like, dude, I'm just going to, like, some of these games, I'll say it, man. It was one of those fucking stupid weeks.
Yep.
And, that's all I could say, man. It's just, the Jags got lucky, man.
No, I will say this before I let Matty go. And my absolute final thoughts on this, because Mario's like, Niners suck, Dom. You don't hear Randy crying like a bitch. Really? I'm just kidding now.
You ain't seen me watch these fucking
You haven't
games.
seen nothing yet. No, like I said, number one, Niners self-inflicted wounds. Number one, I will admit that. Number two, Jacksonville's defense came to play. No ands, ifs, or buts against that. What I'm saying is you had two teams ready to roll. One team made more mistakes. And as Todd said, we were still in it to the end until what happened? A self-inflicted wound. So we're still there.
Like a bitch. My team sucks, man. But I cry, bitch, and moan while the game's going on. You ask the boys to fucking you should see the group chat sometimes.
Yeah. Maddie, join in my pity.
I don't. I will say this. You just got to give credit to the Jaguars, man. They just beat the shit out of the Niners.
Yeah.
They came to play. They got a block punt to return it for a touchdown.
Yep.
Rare. But Travis Etienne, man, my God. That man was killing. He's been killing. There hasn't been no answer for him this year. And can we just admit that the Jaguars are actually better than we think they are? They're 3-1 for a reason. And they haven't lost. They haven't got blown out all year. They're a pretty good team.
I mean,
let's give Trevor Lawrence some credit.
I'd say they're mid. They're mid.
Their
like I said,
defense
Brock
is
Purdy was just
terrible.
rusty, man. It was just an off week. It was a stupid fucking week.
we'll see.
Hey,
I mean,
they're not a pushover team anymore.
The coach killer still needs to win one before I start believing in him. He needs to pull it out because again, wait, that's a bad soundbite. He needs to pull it out. Anyway, let's move on. Next game, a Super Bowl
Horrible
hangover versus the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs dominated this game, obviously, for reasons we know about Lamar Jackson's injury. But damn, dude, I wasn't expecting a 37-13 beatdown. But the Chiefs get a much-needed win, and the Baltimore Ravens fellas are in all kinds of trouble.
So what's the deal with Lamar?
Hammy. 2 to 3 weeks is the projection.
Out 2 to 3 weeks at least.
Damn.
And they're
who's the
1
backup?
and 3.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, man, the Cowboy favorite. He's actually pretty mid.
Man, they should trade for Sam Darnold.
And Joe Flacco can make
Joe
a return.
Flacco could be available. I'm just saying.
Shador Sanders.
Ravens got it on live.
No, I think no.
Oh, go ahead, Dom.
No. I think Baltimore again is one of those 7 or 8 teams that are just weird. You
Well, they don't have their quarterback.
You lose to Buffalo on opening night in a bad fashion. You lose a lead to the Detroit Lions in the second half, and then the Chiefs just dominate you, even though Lamar wasn't 100%. Yeah, right? No, hey, rally, Chris. I support your Chargers. I think they're great, but unfortunately, by losing to the Giants, you just left the door wide open for the Chiefs. They're 1 game back. I'm sorry. I love you, Rally Chris. Love you. And I hate the Chiefs. I hate them. But you let the freaking Broncos and this week with the Chargers, they left the freaking door wide open. And you know what's going to happen? Bold prediction. When Rashid Rice comes back for the Chiefs in that first game, Mahomes is going to throw him a touchdown. And he's going to and we were talking about touchdown celebrations. He's going to do the fake arrest celebration.
Oh, shit.
Guarantee.
Okay, I will just say this right now, dude. I can't get that out of my head now. Lego Man Darnold. I love it. I love it.
I will say this, though, about the Ravens. You would think they'll still be a little better, even if Lamar Jackson get hurt, because you still got Derrick Henry, man. Arguably one of the best running backs still in the game. I know he's a little older, but, I mean, the guy's a beast. So, you'll still
the Ravens ain't got no fucking defense.
That's what the killer, man. The Ravens' defense is looking bad.
Well,
they're giving up points, man. That ain't like them.
I know
going on in that locker room.
I know you guys shut it down last week, but let me beg to ask the question again. Does John Harbaugh have to fall on the sword if this season is completely in shambles?
No, I think he's bought himself another year.
Bro, who are you going to replace Harbaugh with?
I agree. I'm just saying because there's already rumbles of like, is this going to happen? Are they just going to give up if they lose the next 3 weeks without Lamar? And I'm like, I get it.
I'm gonna say this: if you lose next week with Cooper Rush, or I think they got the bye next week, I'm not sure.
No, they're playing. Let me take a look here for a second. Baltimore is going to be. Oh crap! They do have the bye week.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No. Home against the Houston Texans. Home against the Texans.
Oh, that's a win. Okay, that's a win. We're going to have that one. No, actually, you know what? They're going to lose that one. So, yeah, they'll lose that one. But if you lose that one to the Houston, hey, I'm being real. You might want to chalk this season up. Just chalk this season, regroup, get a top 10 pick, and then, hey, you better. Because
No, go ahead, Matty.
I was just going to say, Lamar Jackson's still young.
Yeah.
And, he's still got some football left in him. The window's closing as well. But chalk this season as a loss. You're 1-3. That division is
the next 3 games for the Ravens while Lamar could be out 2 to 3 weeks. Home against Houston. Home against the Rams, who will be coming off 10 days off. That's a loss. And then 3 straight home games. Home against Mario's Bears.
Hey, don't sleep on the Bears.
Yeah, I can't sleep on the Bears.
Bears. I could honestly see Baltimore going 0-3.
Wow. Randy?
Baltimore ain't losing to fucking Houston, dude.
But I can see the Bears beating them too. I can see that for sure.
Yep.
Well, I only get to say this once every 3 years. I got to say it last week, and this is the final time this week. But
say it, Todd.
Bears
versus
went to Vegas to take on the Raiders. Chicago West. Man, there was a lot of Bears fans there.
The Bears took over Vegas. Dear God Almighty.
This is why we got rid of Geno.
Oh.
Was it that bad of a pass or was it good defense?
It was bad.
Bad.
The Bears getting one of those Mario plays on special teams to win the game. But
the Bears might go to the Super Bowl this year, dude.
3 more interceptions for my boy Geno Smith, Randy. And are we doing the Super Bowl shuffle yet?
I'm telling you right now, I think who is the Raiders back?
Did they sign him to an extension?
Yes, 3 years.
Yep.
I think the Bears would be second in that division. I'm just saying.
Like who does Pete Carroll have as his backup quarterback? That's what is it Aiden McConnell?
Oh, isn't that
McConnell?
McConnell, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know you signed Geno to 3 years, which was completely ill-advised. But
stupid.
that would be the equivalence of like remember when like in the NBA when Phil Jackson went to the Knicks and in free agency took Lamar Odom and everybody's like, but dude, he's on crack. And you gave him an extension. Like it feels like it's the same thing. I'm not saying Geno's on crack, but like the throws look like he's on crack. Like
he could be with a Kardashian. Who knows?
Wait, he's with the Kardashian?
No, I'm saying he could be.
He could be. He could be. No, the Bears look good. Caleb Williams looks good. Romo Dunze looks good. The defense looks serviceable. Maybe picking him in 3rd place in the division was the correct call. Who the heck?
I don't know if you guys caught it. I forgot to clip the video of the Bears coach. Man, he went off on the reporter. Oh, that was great.
As a broadcaster for sports, I'm telling you right now, he had every freaking right. I would have done the same damn thing.
She gave him
What happened?
She gave him a sarcastic question.
Well, it was more. It was like sarcastic question, but it came across as more like, "Your team sucks. What are you going to do to fix it?" Like it was more of a statement. And she
bitch, just fucking won. Sucking your fucking face.
It was coming out of halftime. It was coming. But like she like looked at him like most social media chicks do, like da 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 da.
Yeah, this is not bad as that dumb bitch that fucking had that question for Todd Bowles a couple years ago when they were getting ready to play the Lions in Detroit. Like, so what do you think the weather's gonna be like? He's like, it's indoors. Do you know where the fucking Detroit is, stupid?
Can we do a recheck and see if that's the same woman?
It might be because he looked at her and was like, "Come on, now.
Dumb bitch is going dumb bitch."
And then she doubled down on the question. He was like, "Let me handle my business. You can sit on the sideline." I was like,
Bam.
You don't even belong there, B.
Wow. Well, now let's move on. Yeah, exactly. Let's move on to
well, you ask questions like that.
Matty Matt's favorite game of the week.
"Yeah, man."
And then, look at this. Tiptoe.
Hey, didn't this game end in a tie?
You know what, Randy? Let me enjoy those highlights, please. Damn.
I didn't know Carrie Underwood in her opening talked about, the thrill of a tie on Sunday night.
That's true. Listen, Matt, I had to play those two plays. I mean, there was a lot of scoring plays in this game. Back and forth, man. I bet your phone was blown up with a certain somebody.
You goddamn right, it was blown up. With Rally Chris.
Well, not only Rally Chris, but the other dude, Marvin. You know how he always.
You know what? No, actually, it was the Cemetery Silence. So,
wow.
Because me and Rally Chris back and forth. Which, by the way, we got a bet going on, but we'll get to that when we.
Sure, yeah, you bet him.
Yeah. Huh? We'll do.
So let's get your let's get your thoughts on the Cowboys, and do they know how to play defense?
Fuck no. About as Ravens.
Yeah, they don't know how to play defense, but they did a lot better than I thought because I thought it was going to be a blowout. I picked Packers to win, believe it or not, and for them to, keep it close and possibly win. I guess that's okay, but we still suck defensively. Offensively, we don't have no issues.
You got Aaron Glenn coaching your defense.
Yeah, man, we got Eberflus. Which
Ooh,
Bears coach, which I thought would be good. I mean, he used to.
What? You thought that? Did you not see what he did in Chicago?
Man, I will say this. I saw some positive. We didn't lose, but we didn't win, so it still feel like a loss. Both teams' defense did not show up at all. We knew our defense wasn't going to show up, but the Packers didn't at all. And it was actually very entertaining. You got to admit, this was a very entertaining game.
No, especially that fourth quarter, quarter, man.
Back to the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, dude. It's like back and
I
forth.
will say this. And I will say this. Again, it was pretty impressive because we didn't get blown out. But can we fire the goddamn game clock person who's running the goddamn? How you gonna leave 1 second? My God, I was screaming. Yeah. 1 second. Oh my God, man! I would have let my finger go. Oh, what happened? What? You be quiet, Randy. How you leave 1 second?
See, I'm not the only one on this show that blames the refs.
It's home field advantage for a reason. You let that goddamn clock go and say, "Oh, game over." Referees calling it.
Even Cowboys fucking don't like the Cowboys.
But even with 1 second and knowing that a tie is like a loss. If you're freaking Matt LaFleur, do you go for it with 1 second left in the game instead of kicking the tying field goal?
I was thinking about that shit too. I'm like, why not just fucking go for it, dude? I mean, if you get a tie, I mean, it's not like it's gonna fucking matter anyway.
That was poor clock management.
I'd rather had the L fucking shit. Yeah. A tie might keep you out of the playoffs. An L might fucking won't. Like
now you gotta hope. You have to hope like the Detroit Lions end in a tie just to cancel it out.
Yep. You do.
I think there's gonna be another tie again this season.
And you know what? And it's funny, dude, because now a lot of fans are in uproar about ties now. So I'm wondering if hopefully the NFL's listening and maybe they start throwing this shit on the table.
They tend to do that. They tend to listen to the fans.
Well, like
this shit, pro sport. This ain't the fucking rec league, bro. Like there should be no room for ties. There should be clear cut winners. We got fucking Super Bowls we got to determine, dude.
Well, it's like when they altered the kickoff rule because of injuries. So they saw what was going on and they changed it. But like we talked about the Ravens, we all crowned Packers after one win against Detroit. Are they the biggest fake of the I don't know teams?
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know,
biggest.
man. Like
I don't know about the biggest, but they're definitely a team. But I don't know.
They don't make.
I want to see if this defense is like a yo-yo. I want to see if like, over the next couple of weeks if they're up and down, or if there's a consistency to them. Because I want to see the defense that played against the Browns, even though they lost that game.
Yeah.
That's the Packers defense I
I
expect. So that's what I want to see. If they're going to be a yo-yo, then they're not for real. But if it was just a fucking fluke this week, and they just. Hey, Cowboys can score points on a whim sometimes, dude. So I'll give them that.
That is true.
Dak comes alive. With them receivers, they can do some shit. But at the end of the day, like I want to see what the Packers are all about the next couple of weeks on defense before we start crowning them.
I want to make one last statement though, real quick, which is true, Mario. That is a good point. They are very young, but I wanted to say this for Micah Parsons and Kenny Clark. They both have pretty good game for a team that, for players that playing their former team. And then I know there's a lot of emotions involved. If it wasn't for Micah Parsons saving that goddamn tackle sack, whatever, we would have won that game. That was a big moment for him, and he can hang his head on that one. He saved them from losing. So give Micah credit. And you could tell he did not want to leave Dallas. His heart was still there. So
that's true. Last thing I got on this game is the original Taylor Swift, Jerry Jones. Yes, gets way too much play time on television. Tired of seeing his old ass.
Well, I
mean, we need to set a timer. Who gets more time, Jerry Jones or Sean McVay?
Oh, Jerry Jones easily.
No, McVay.
No, Jerry Jones.
We got to do a clock. We got to compare the next time, prime time. We got to compare.
Dude, McVay's on there all the goddamn time. I mean, there's not one Rams drive where they don't show him at least.
And I got to deal with that.
You know what? You're right. I think it is McVay.
They only show Jerry Jones when it starts getting butt clinching moments.
You get Todd and McVay poster.
Yeah.
All right, then now I gotta warn you guys. These next two games on Monday night really sucked ass. So I would really appreciate it if we just go through these quick.
Yes.
Whatever.
Randy for weeks has been talking about Miami's in shambles.
Dude,
Cincinnati is in shambles.
Yep.
Jamar Chase looks disinterested.
I traded him.
Nope. It's going to get very, very rough, and send Trey Hendrickson to the Bay.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Let's go, baby. Bring you. Hey, Nick Bosa. No, I don't want. No, I'm not going to say it. Nope, never mind. I'm not going to bring it on there. No. I'm not going to get into that. No.
I will say this for the Bengals real quick. Just chalk this season up. Even if Joe Burrow comes back by week 12, you're going to be too cooked.
Yep.
Just leave them out, rest them for a full season, and then come back next year strong.
Teamer 20 makes a great point. Cincinnati needs to trade for Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins to me would help.
Kirk Cousins would be a lot better.
With Cleveland being and Baltimore being you could potentially save your season in a way if you went and got Kirk Cousins now.
Because Cincinnati has a decent defense. You put Kirk Cousins in there, he's going to sling the ball to those guys who need the ball.
Jamar Chase would be happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy with the beard? Ryan Fitzpatrick. Where he at?
Oh my God!
He's
on the
taking his shirt off on Thursday night.
Dude, he's on Thursday Night Football for like the last 2-3 years now.
But you're gonna send out Jake Browning. Why not go get Kirk Cousins when you play? Surprise, Detroit this week, Green Bay the following week, and then on a short week, a division rival in Pittsburgh.
0-3. There'll be 1-6.
You're now gonna go 2-5 before awaiting the Jets on October 26th.
I just don't know why they haven't made a trade 2 weeks ago. It doesn't make any sense. It really
Agreed.
doesn't. You want to save your season while you can. I mean, if this is week
no
8, you'd be
shit.
like, okay, season's over, but you've already thrown in the towel, essentially.
You 2 games that you should, like Minnesota, you should have not got blown out that badly, even though Minnesota's defense was good. But Denver did not look all that snazzy last night. They ran the fun stat in that ball game for Denver. J.K. Dobbins, who's been hurt throughout his career, the first Denver Broncos running back to rush for over 100 yards in 38 plus games for the Broncos.
Yeah.
They've not had a real true running back until this year. So good for J.K. Dobbins, a guy who's battled injuries his career.
Yep.
Now, Randy, producer to the stars, we're done with week 4. It's on to week 5. Let's show the standings real quick, and then we'll get into the Pick'ems card and move from there.
All right. There is the weekly standings for the viewers. Omar in first, Mario in second, Matt in, well, basically it's a 4-way tie for third place, but Coach Mateo coming down there in the butthole. Well, we're doing weekly standings here. And this week in the host division, Mr. Toddy Fox.
Who's that cute guy?
Oh, this foot-loving motherfucker. Got lucky, son bitch. Second place is Matty Matt, who got real lucky. He'll be back in the butthole this week.
You know what?
And the Dominator will probably be in second place under me again this week. It's third place at 9-6, and I had to make that rear butthole appearance this week in 6-9.
How perfect for a butthole, 6'9".
I agree.
I see what you did there, dog.
All right, let's do this weekly pick slide real quick so we can get on to it.
I got this.
There we
On
go.
to a game that starts this Thursday from SoFi Stadium, which I don't agree with. I hate these rivalries on Thursdays. Last week,
It'll be a good game.
this week it's Dom, and with all kinds of injuries, Niners South comes to town as the Rams. Tickets going as low as $171. Rams are 6.5-point favorites. 46.5 is your total points.
No goal.
Give me that 20 seconds as we pick these games.
20.
The genius is a genius for a reason, and I think they're going to pull this one out. The Rams are just more healthy. If the Niners were more healthy and had more weapons other than number 23, McCaffrey, I think the Niners win this game. But again, the genius won't fall for McCaffrey type plays.
All right, Maddie.
Yeah, I concur, Todd. I think because the Niners aren't fully healthy, they're not going to be at, they're not going to be at full strength. So I'm going to give this to the Rams. If it was a healthy Niners team, different story. But, Rams are 100%, so I got to give it to the Rams.
There ain't big dumb.
The Niner gang is going to be traveling to Levi South. Over 65% of the tickets going to be in the red. It's going to be a lively crowd Thursday night. We'll see what the injury report is. Whatever plays, you got to play with what you got. And I love my team. They're going to win 3 straight, but it's going to start next week in Tampa. Give me the Rams in this ball.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa, Dom.
I will be happy to take the L on this one. But I'm 2 games behind Todd. I got to play a little chess match.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Rams. The Niners, look a little unhealthy right now. Look a little sluggish. So give me the Rams 24-17.
Sweet.
We'll have 10 days to recoup before going to Tampa. Kittle should be back and hopefully more health on our side. But,
there you go.
But no matter what, you know how I roll, boys.
Oh, I know. You're going to be rooting for them.
I will root for them no matter what. But this is a pure chess match pick for me.
Got it. It's all business on here.
Yep.
Now we move to the European game on 6 a.m. start time over there, 6:30. The Vikings play the Cleveland Browns. Browns will be the home team. Again, 2 years ago, it was the Jaguars who stayed over there 2 weeks and won. This time the Vikings over there after a loss. Tickets going as low as $178. Vikings are a 3.5-point favorite. 36.5, a low total points for this one. Let me get 20 seconds on this one. I don't think you get that Vikings magic this week. You didn't have it over there in Ireland. I don't think you're going to get it here in Europe. I'm actually going to go with the Browns in this one. I like the Browns defense and special teams to make a few plays to keep this uncomfortable. And I'm thinking like a 16-10 Browns win with a rookie starting.
All right, Matty.
Dom talked about teams that we don't know anything about. Minnesota is definitely one of those teams that we just don't know who they really are. So with that being said, I'm going to pick Minnesota because we all know who the Browns are. They are Browns. They stink. So give me Minnesota to win this one in a close one.
Yeah, I'm taking the theory of more chess match. I'm going to go the opposite of Todd this time around, and I'm going to join Matty, which you never know what can happen here, as Minnesota, the team that's staying in Europe. I think the time change, all of those factors come into play. Carson Wentz can still sling the ball. Minnesota's relatively healthy. I think Cleveland and Dylan Gabriel will have a little bit of adrenaline boost. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It'll be a close game within a field goal.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity since Todd's the only one on an island here to bury his ass this week. Give me the Vikings 24-16.
Yeah, go.
And as a friendly reminder again last week, everybody at home, Todd, when he was alone on an island, was 2 wins and 1 loss.
I'll take that early morning win. All right, let's move to the next game. Raiders taking on the Colts in Indy. Indy coming off that tough loss to the Rams. Raiders coming off that tough loss in Vegas against the Bears. $66 is your lowest ticket there in Indy. Indy is almost a touchdown favorite, 6.5 points. 47.5, kind of high for the total points. Give me that 20 seconds.
20.
I think you're going to see more of the same. Geno's going to get this offense going early. You're going to have Genty with a couple nice runs. They might break out to a 10-0, 10-3 type win, but the Colts are going to do some things with Daniel Jones, and then Geno will turn into Geno, and Pete Carroll will throw out his gum midway through the fourth quarter. Give me the Colts.
All right, Matty.
I mean, I really don't need the 20 seconds, but I'm going to take this time to give a shout out to everyone. Now, just okay. Yeah, give me the Colts in this one. This is going to be.
You need the 20, Dom?
No, I'm good. Give me the Colts in this ball game. I think it's very simplistic in this one that the Colts are just going to be downright dominant.
You know what?
Randy?
I've been a Colt fan the whole
season.
Randy?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, right. Give me the fucking Colts. 30. Give me the Colts. 30-10. Geno's going to have a bad fucking day at the office.
There you go. There you go. Now, moving on. This game could have been, and I would have put this as the Who Gives a Fuck game of the week, but
I already know.
But Jackson Dart gives you a reason to watch, and you want to see what this team's going to do. And the Saints, coming off an interesting game against the Bills, are back home. They're 0-4 versus the 1-3 Giants. It's a chance for the Giants to kind of get back in it, just for now at least. Tickets going as low as $26. The Saints are actually favored by 1.5, and the total points is 40.5. I'm just going to flat out say it. I like the Giants in this one.
I'm going to have to agree with Todd on this one. I like the Giants. Give me Jackson Dart.
Give me, even though Malik Neighbors is out, Jackson Dart will find a way. It's going to be kind of, I think, maybe a sneaky top 5 game of the week.
Oh, okay.
I think I can't believe I'm saying that, a sneaky top 5 game of the week. But give me the Giants. I think, you know who has a good game in this one?
Who?
Cam Scattaboo, the running back for
Scattaboo is nice.
Scattaboo is nice. I'm going to take Scattaboo and the Giants.
Okay.
Randy,
think about this one.
Randy,
he needs the time.
You do the right thing.
What? Oh man,
he's going with the same.
You know what?
What?
Jackson Dart's first game on the road. New Orleans, hell of a place to fucking play for the first road game. So give me the Saints 20-18.
All right.
Wow, Strange and Tamir 20 also agree.
All right.
All right. So Randy's on an island right there. I like that.
Let me see. Was Randy on an island by himself last week?
Probably.
I think. Oh, yes, he was.
All the motherfuckers going 5.
No, I think no. Oh, just the only time Randy was on an island was when he picked the Panthers over the Patriots.
That was a smart pick.
Fuck you, Carolina.
Now, speaking of Randy, the Jets take on the Cowboys.
Oh, Lord.
The tickets going as low as $90 in this one. 79 degrees and balmy in New York. Dallas is 2.5-point favorites, and the total points are 47.5. Give me that 20 seconds. Man, oh man, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game again because both defenses. But I'm going to go with Matty Matt's Cowboys in this one. 30-27. I think Justin Fields balls out, but in the end, the Jets create or make themselves a turnover for the Cowboys.
You know I need just 20 seconds.
Should I go first to let them two battle it out?
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think this could be another sneaky good game. Again, the defenses are not really good right now. Justin Fields, I think, is going to have a ball of a day against that crappy Dallas defense. No offense, Matty. But at the end of the day, I like the offense as a whole a little bit better for Dallas, so give me the Cowboys. I'm going to get out of the way now.
Okay, I will say this. The last time we played the Jets, they beat us. And I ain't forgot about that bullshit game. You know what I'm talking about, Randy. You get away. But I will say this. It's a different season. It's going to be a really close game. I can actually see the Jets winning, and I wouldn't be surprised because our defense is ass. But I'm going to pick the Cowboys in this one. Randy? I want to hear it, Randy.
I know. I
Don't take your time to think.
I said I come help you move, but I fucking lied. Give me the Jets in a final field goal, 27-24, baby.
Oh, hell yeah! I knew you was gonna pick the Jets. I said it too. Hey, early in the show before we started, we were talking about this game, and Randy said he would not pick the Jets, and I was like, "That's bullshit."
Now, what's the wager? What's the wager?
What is the
No, chat. Let me get you a little secret from the group chat. I wanted to bet him, but he turned it down. He sissied out. And I wish I could show you what it was. No, but he wanted to lower the bar. He wanted to go 2009 and just change our profile pics to the fucking losing team's logo. Like Matty even gets on Facebook anymore to make that fucking shit matter. So no, my wager was when the loser, and I made these picks, and I might
listen to this one, guys.
y'all in the viewer chat. I might show. I might have showed you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
The bet was if the Cowboys won, I had to post a pic of me in Dolphins gear. If the Jets won, Matt had to post a picture of him in Eagles gear. And he said, no.
Couldn't do it. Because there's a very strong possibility we're going to lose.
So, in the words of the dude from Major League, no mamas.
All right.
We got a shitty defense, man. Come on, man.
This is the NFL, boys.
Yeah, you got to have faith in your team, man.
No.
Let's move on to another game. We got the Denver Broncos going into Philly to take on the world champions. 77 degrees and balmy in Philadelphia. Tickets going as low as $294. Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. 43.5 is your total points. Give me that 20 seconds.
20.
Man, champions find a way to win. The Eagles have been doing it week after week after week after week. That stupid play I wish they would get rid of that Tamir 20 probably loves. I can't stand it. But Sean Payton's got the Broncos on the rise.
No way.
And you know what? Damn it, dude. I'm going to go against the grain. I'll probably be on the island. Give me the Broncos in the upset of the week.
Oh, yeah, you're on Valley for sure. All right, big Matty. Matty, you better not.
Look, man,
You
Todd,
fucking not.
he's my brother, man, and I really hope you're right. Thank God, I really hope you're right because I want to pick the Broncos, but they're just not playing like I thought they would be playing this year, and I don't have faith in them. And the Eagles find a way to win, and I think they'll win again this week. Give me the Eagles. I hate
Like a pregnancy test, I'm calling Broncos.
Dog, who you got?
All right, here we go. I think if it's not for the Broncos, after this ball game, the Eagles have the Giants, the Vikings, the Giants again before a Monday night and Sunday night back-to-back against the Packers and the Lions. I do not see the Eagles losing until November. Denver makes it close, but they just haven't been the same Denver team. Give me the Eagles.
Before I get into, actually, no, I'll add it to my 20. Fuck it. I'm going to piggyback off Teamers. Stop complaining about this and stop the tush push. Hey, I got one for the fucking league. Why don't you fucking try it too? Hey, I got one for the teams that voted for it. Why don't you fucking do it? You vote for something, but you don't try it. No, give me the fucking Eagles this one in a comeback behind victory, 27-24. I think the Broncos will have it, and then the Eagles will do that fucking thing where they come back another week in a row, dude. You watch.
I don't mind the tush push. What the problem I have with the tush push is, it is a glorified false start.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's the part. Again, it's close, and for the untrained eye, when you do it in slow motion, you'll catch it. But in real time, you're not going to catch it as quick. That's what bothers me. If there's no false start and you're pushing, okay, whatever. That's just another play. But it's the false starts when it's Lane Johnson every other play and everybody else. Just if that part's cleaned up, I don't have a problem with it. But a penalty's a penalty, folks.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm with Randy. Do something else. Defense. Push them back. I don't know. Line up and push your guys into them. I don't know.
Now, Randy. Okay. Randy, we got to pull out the Who Gives a Fuck game of the week twice this week because we're going to have the first time. We got two of them. So the first one, Who Gives a Fuck game of the week.
We might need a double farter on that one.
Yeah, well, we got another one. This is just game.
There you go.
It's the Dolphins 1-3 versus the Panthers 1-3 at Carolina, 75 degrees. Again, no weather factor, 75 degrees and partly cloudy, $55 for the lowest ticket, which is too much. Dolphins are a 1.5 favorite, 44.5 is your total points. Let's get that 20. Look, the Panthers are, I just got to say, man, the only reason why I'm bringing this 20 seconds up is they could be outscored by 40 or they could score 30. I don't understand them. And then the Dolphins are just as whack, but I think the Dolphins have just enough pieces to beat them. So give me the Dolphins in an ugly win.
All right, Matty.
Another example of what Dom said. A team that we just don't know what to expect. We expect the Dolphins to be horrible. I mean, the Panthers to be horrible, and then they blow out the Falcons last week. This could really go either way. This could be a tie, but I'm going to give it to the Dolphins. There.
All right, Dom.
I think no Tyreek Hill, you're going to see a very different Dolphins team. I really do. I think the playbook gets spread out to a lot of people. Achane scores. Darren Waller is the player of the game once again. I think he comes up clutch. Give me the Dolphins in this game to somewhat mediocrely save their season. Oh, boy.
Randy.
He's struggling.
Randy.
The guy
I know you hate the Dolphins, Randy. I know you hate the Dolphins, Randy.
Does he go back for more?
He's going to pick the Panthers.
22-20.
32-20?
He gave us 19 seconds of hell.
Either that was a forced call on his part that he just could not get out, like liar, liar, Jim Carrey back in the day, or we just witnessed Randy taking a shit standing up.
No. Can we be real? The Cardinals to Todd are the Dolphins to Randy.
Yes.
He hates the Dolphins. I don't think he's never
100%.
picked the Dolphins.
If that was proven, shining example, our friends, right there.
Exactly. Oh man.
They
Next
better
game.
fucking win.
Next game, interesting one here. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Houston 1-3, 0-2 on the road going into Baltimore.
Ooh,
1-3. Houston's 1.5 point favorite. 39.5 is your total points. Again, weather not a factor. 74 degrees and sunny. I'm just gonna say it flat out. Cooper Rush, come on now. Texans win this game.
You need 20, Matty?
No, I'm going to say the Ravens win. I think Cooper Rush will keep them afloat while he's hurt. So give me the Ravens.
All right, Dom. You need 20?
Yeah, give me the 20. Because I need to freaking sit here and analyze this a little bit. In the game against the Kansas City Chiefs, Cooper Rush went 9 for 13 passing with 52 yards, was not stacked. So I'm going to say that's serviceable enough. The Texans' defense isn't too bad, but that offense is in shambles. Can Baltimore put the pressure on? Give me the freaking Ravens. Derrick Henry doesn't have to. He needs a bounce back week for himself. Run the damn ball.
See, that's what y'all were forgetting there. It was old Derrick Henry. Yeah. No, I said it in the show. The fucking Texans aren't beating the Ravens. I don't give a shit. Give me the Ravens 24-14.
These islands are pretty lonely, Dom.
Oh, Todd over here going Vegas safe.
Come on, I was on so many islands in week 2, and then I'm like I'm just conforming to the masses now at this point.
I'm touring the islands as we speak. Now we move on.
The Ravens like that.
Now we move on to another Who Gives a Fuck game of the week, Randy.
Oh, hold on. There's that, and then we gotta.
This is another stinker, man. I mean, 0-4 Titans. Touchdown Titans taking on the Recards of Arizona and the Midgets. Why are they even charging money for this game? $22 is the lowest ticket. The Cards are 7.5 point favorites, and the total points are 41.5. They play inside the dome. I mean, literally, the Midget could at halftime or in the third quarter start playing Call of Duty on the Jumbotron. This game's going to be boring. Cardinals. Just give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, no need to go over this. It's going to be Arizona. 3-2.
I hate it because this is the freebie for the freaking Cardinals. We're going to be one game over 500. Probably typical NFC West. There's going to be like a 3-way tie for first after this week or something stupid. So yeah, Cardinals. Damn.
Randy, don't go on the island. What are you doing?
I'm just fucking with you guys. Give me the Cardinals. 22-3.
Yeah, I see that too.
The no good bowl game goes for the Cardinals.
Now we go
Wait,
from
you
that.
say 22-3?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
22-3. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, give me 22-3.
I mean, I don't see them scoring either. Now we got a good one. And not just because they're my team, but we got a good one up there in Lumen. Seattle 3-1 versus the Buccaneers 3-1. The Bucks are 2-0 on the road. Seattle's 1-1 at home. Tickets going as low as $151. Again, no weather in this one. 62 degrees and partly cloudy. Seattle is a 3.5 point favorite. 44.5 is your total. Give me the 20 seconds.
Talk your talk.
If the Seahawks do not run the football out of the shotgun and find a way to incorporate Charbonnet and those tight ends, Tampa Bay is going to be in some trouble. And if the Seahawks are going to win, they're going to have to control the fucking clock and not let the gunslinger get going. But I do like our defense and our secondary, and our pass rush has been better. Give me the Hawks, baby, to cover the spread.
There was no question you were going to pick the Hawks.
Take that, Landon.
All right, Matty.
I will say that this is probably the most even battle of this week. You know, pretty even. So it's going to come down to probably a field goal. And I think Seattle will win it in the last drive. Give me Seattle win a close one, 23-20.
All right, Dom.
On this show, I talk so much hype about Baker Mayfield. And yes, Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin's starting to ramp stuff up. He did get 10 targets, only 3 catches, but he was incorporated very quickly. Bucky Irving, questionable, but they got Ricard White in the backfield. Give me the freaking gunslinger. Give me Baker in rally for a rally-type game. Seattle controls the tempo all game, except when it matters late in the fourth. Give me the Bucks.
I can see that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna be on an island here. No, give me the Buccaneers in a close one. Might even be overtime. 27-24.
I gotta see last week, if I look at our stats correctly, if Randy and I were opposed to anybody else. I don't think that happened much last week. Oh, yeah, it was when we picked the Jets and they picked the Dolphins.
How much suckers we are.
Damn, all right. We'll see what happens then in this case.
Now we move on to a game that potentially should have been a good one. Lions at Bengals. Dude, the weather's going to suck in this one. 83 degrees and very humid. But nonetheless, in Cincinnati's still 2-2. Detroit's 3-1. Tickets going as low as $170. Detroit is a 10.5-point favorite. 49.5 is your total.
That's it?
Yeah, just a 10.5-point favorite. In that, I don't need 20 seconds, man. Lions are going to steamroll the Bengals. I think the Bengals defense is going to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody just, his teamer always says Lions by murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Lions, man. They're going to destroy the Bengals.
Just to piss off Mario. Just to piss off Mario, can I have the 20 seconds? Because he's like, 45 seconds. Fuck you, Mario.
You're petty, Dom. You're petty.
I'm petty today. Here we go. In the wild, there's lions, there's tigers, there's bears, there's monkeys, but in this one, the Lions are going to freaking ravage the Bengals. Good God. Pick up a phone, call the Niners, give us Hendrickson, pick up a phone, call freaking Kirk Cousins because the Lions are going to murder your ass.
Oh.
Yeah. This is going to be fucking close. It'll probably be over the first quarter, dude. Give me the Lions 42-10.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Hey, when was the last time the Lions put up a big score? Oh, yeah, it was against the Bears.
Oh!
Bam.
Shots fired on a off week. That'll move us on to
They'll find a way. You know they will. You're a Bears fan. You know better.
If the Seahawks game doesn't rumbly or tumbly, the Commanders Chargers might. This is a good one here for SoFi.
Where's Rally, Chris?
Yeah, he disappeared again.
Tickets rally call.
Tickets going as low as $32. Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite, 47.5 at SoFi. Give me that 20 seconds.
How is this game cheaper than the fucking Cincinnati Bengals?
There's no real Charger fans. I'm sad to say it, man. I'm just saying.
True.
In this one, you're going to see a lot of crimson in the stands. This game's going to go back and forth, but man, something's telling me about the Commanders defense. I like the Chargers to win this game. Safe face.
Remember, Jane Daniels back this week, though.
I still got the Chargers, man.
Damn.
All right. Give me that 20 seconds.
20, Matty? All right,
give me 20. I just need 20 seconds so I can talk shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Because Rally Chris and Joshua and all you goddamn Chargers fans out there, y'all not winning. Y'all not winning shit. Okay? The goddamn Commanders are coming to beat y'all. Give me the Commanders, Jaden Daniel. I don't care what the score is. Y'all are going to lose.
Think about it this way. Give me those 20. If the Chargers blow it and the Eagles beat the Broncos,
it's over.
Once again, the door is wide open for the Kansas City Chiefs again. This is a must-win for the Chargers no matter what. I have faith in Jane Daniels, but 2 weeks off, he'll have a little rust. The Chargers are getting that running game involved, getting the Chargers in a close one. Competitive close one.
Randy? Am I on the
Yeah,
island?
Dom might just laid the blueprint for how the Leafs getting Kansas City back in the mix of things here. Give me the fucking Commanders on the road. 22-20.
Am I on an island again?
No. You and Todd, you and I are teammates in this
Me and
one.
Randy.
Okay.
Tag team
All right.
match,
Hey,
baby.
last week, this case scenario happened one time.
What's that?
Nope, never mind. Yes, it did. Todd and I picked the Rams. You bitches picked the Colts.
Okay. We would have won if people didn't celebrate too early. You goddamn disrespectful, goddamn.
Hey, we hadn't got that yet tonight. We hadn't heard it disrespectful tonight, so I had to bring one out for Maddie.
You got one tonight.
Oh, I love it.
Now that moves us on to a Sunday night game, which in hindsight, a couple years ago or even last year, this will be a complete blowout, but it may be close. New England Patriots 2-2 versus the Bills 4-0. Tickets going as low as $232. It'll be under the lights. No cloud cover, no nothing. Clear sky. 7.5 point favorite is Buffalo 49.5. I will just say this. I don't need 20 seconds other than Drake May does make it interesting a little bit. Defense keeps them in the game, but come on. Bills 5-0.
Hey, I don't
20,
need the 20
Maddie?
seconds either. No, I don't need it. I will say this. Patriots will make it interesting. May even make it close, but the Bills will win.
Josh Allen will be signing checks, kissing babies, and paying off them bills. Give me the Bills over the Pats. But Drake May, as said before, serviceable, makes it competitive, and maybe Patriots might have a lead at one point in this game. It could be 3-0 within the first 2 minutes of the ball game, and that's it.
If somehow the Patriots win, we got to put some more respect on Drake May.
Yeah, Vrabel knows what he's doing. He's not a dumb coach.
No, yeah. Hey, I might as well get 20. Fuck it. AFC East matchup. It'll be a good game, I think, for up until the fourth quarter. I think it'll be close, but I think at the end of it, Josh Allen company will really start to pull out.
What?
Give me Buffalo. Pull out. Give me Buffalo 27-17.
It's a lot closer than I would have thought, but yeah. Now they're going to Monday night. The Kansas City Chiefs at 2-2, possibly saving their season against the surprising Jaguars. Again, the Jaguars could be 4-0. They barely lost to Cincinnati on opening day. Tickets going as low as $139 in Jacksonville. The spread is 3.5 for the Chiefs. Total points 46.5. However, fellas, 78 degrees and our first bad weather game of the year. Off and on rain plus lightning. So we could get a delay or two in this one. So with that being said, on Monday, give me that 20 seconds.
20.
There's something about Jacksonville on Monday night. If you've noticed it, when they do play some primetime games, they do play more, efficient at home. And I can't believe I'm going to go with a WNBA star in this one. I predicted the Chiefs to have a bad season, the Super Bowl hangover, all of that. And they got lucky, I think, against Baltimore with that injury. So give me the Jags, baby, at home.
What's your points?
Total points, let's see.
Or score points, whatever it is.
I say give me 43.
43 at the end of the day?
Yeah. 23-20. 23-20.
You got it.
Okay.
You need 20, Maddie?
I do. Because I know this is a game where Rally Chris wishes the Chiefs were going to lose so that the Chargers can somehow, some way still be relevant. I'm always going to. Hey, I'm going to do it. But unfortunately, the Chiefs are back, and the refs are back with them. They're not going to let them lose. Give me the Chiefs.
What's the points?
The score is going to be 31-20, so give me points 51.
You got it, sir.
I'm big dumb.
Something about this ball game. Jacksonville's defense was legit last week. It's been legit all season long. Fuck their head coach for being a pussy and not being able to take a joke against fucking Robert Saleh. Jesus Christ, sake. Thinking he's freaking Jim Harbaugh and Jim Schwartz meeting on the field. But in that spirit, give me the Jags to fuck up the Chiefs.
Oh!
Ooh.
Final score, I'm going to Price is Right. Todd's ass. 24-21.
Taylor Swift's way, so I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be picking against the Chiefs on prime time this week. I think it'll be close. I really do. But giving them KC Chefs 24-21.
So you and I are picking the same score?
Oh, yeah, you guys switch up the score.
Shit. What was your score?
It was 24-21.
24-21.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You better price it
let's
right.
go
You better price it right. That 25-22.
24-20.
Ooh.
All right, I like it.
All right, so we got 43, 51, 44, and 43.
45.
45, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
And again,
Interesting.
last reminder, I just want to remind everybody that when Todd and I were on the same island and the other two bitches weren't, we were right, they were wrong. So we got 2 opportunities this week.
I love that picture. There you go, man.
You're
What
so
a record.
disrespectful. I didn't want to see that.
Hey, so with that being said, you've seen the picks, you heard our recaps, you've hung in this long. We really appreciate you. Tell a friend, share the link, like and subscribe, do all that mess. It really helps us out. And with that being said, Todd Fox is the champion again. Let's make it 2 in a row next week.
You won the battle. You won't win the war.
Hell no.
Who's in first place? That's all I gotta say.
Not for long.
Any final?
Hey, the season starts tonight.
Any final thoughts, fellas?
My final thought is I do this for the fans. I'm moving tonight, and I sacrifice this to do the show for you guys. So I'm signing off real fast. I just want to say thank you guys, and probably next week it'll be a little different background for me, but yeah, I'll be moving. Yeah. So
Well, good luck, my man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm going to, again, reassure everybody, yes, we all have to stick with our teams through the good and the bad. And yes, I'd pick the freaking Rams to beat the Niners, but I'm okay with taking that loss because I am still faithful to the Bay Bitches no matter what happens. Let's go Niners. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go.
Hey, all I know, Jets kicking some Cowboys' ass, and I am the producer, and I only know how to end us one way. Give you a little something, but I had to show the game that ended in a fucking tie like a bitch ass crap. We'll see you guys next week.